Welcome to a new episode of A Cup of English. I am Lily, and I am so happy to see you here. Can you feel it? Spring is finally here.
Hello, hello. I'm Paul. I can definitely feel it, Lily. I am sitting next to the window, and for the first time in months, I don't need my heavy heater on. I have my tea, and the sun is shining on my face. It feels amazing.
It really does. Spring in 2026 feels very special, doesn't it? The trees are starting to wake up and everything is turning green. It's the perfect time to go outside and move our bodies.
I agree, though my body is still a little bit lazy after the winter. During winter, my only hobby was watching movies and eating popcorn. But now, I want to be more active.
Well, that is what we are talking about today. Outdoor hobbies and spring activities. There are so many things to do. Paul, what is the first thing you want to do now that the weather is warm?
I want to start walking more. Not just to the supermarket, but real walks in the park. I went to the park yesterday, and I saw the first flowers. I think they were crocuses, small and purple.
Yes, crocuses are usually the first sign of spring. They are so brave to come out when the ground is still a bit cold. I love them. But for me, spring is all about my bicycle.
Oh, that's right. You have that beautiful vintage bicycle. Did you take it out of the garage yet?
I did. I spent 2 hours cleaning it last Saturday. It was very dusty. I pumped up the tires, cleaned the chain, and now it's ready. Riding a bike in the spring breeze is the best feeling in the world.
I like the idea of cycling, but I am always afraid of the hills. My legs are not ready for hills yet. Maybe I should buy an electric bike. They are very popular in 2026.
An electric bike is a great investment, Paul. It helps you when you are tired. But even with a normal bike, you can just ride in the park where it's flat. You don't have to climb mountains.
That is true. Maybe I will try. But my big goal for this spring is actually jogging. I want to become a runner.
A runner? That is a big goal, Paul. How is it going so far?
Well, I tried to run on Monday morning. I bought new running shoes and a very bright orange jacket so everyone can see me. I felt very professional.
I can imagine you in bright orange. And how far did you run?
I ran for exactly 5 minutes. Then I saw a small cafe that sells very fresh croissants. The smell was so good. I stopped to buy one, and then I walked home eating my croissant.
Paul, that is not jogging, that is croissant hunting.
I know. It was a very bad start. But the weather was so nice. I didn't want to be tired and sweaty. I wanted to enjoy the morning.
Well, at least you were outside. That is the most important part of spring. But maybe next time, leave your wallet at home so you cannot buy croissants.
That is a very smart tip, Lily. I will try that tomorrow. What about you? Do you have any other spring hobbies besides cycling?
I really enjoy gardening. I don't have a big garden, but I have a small balcony. Every spring, I buy new pots and seeds. I grow herbs like basil, mint, and parsley. It makes my balcony smell wonderful.
That is so cool. There is something very relaxing about touching the soil and watching things grow. Does it take a lot of time?
Not really. Just 10 minutes a day to water them and make sure they have enough sun. It's very meditative, and it's great for my cooking. Fresh mint in my tea is the best.
Maybe I can try to grow something too. Maybe a tomato plant. I love tomatoes.
Tomatoes are easy to grow if you have enough sunlight. You should try it. It's a very satisfying hobby.
I'll think about it. But another thing I love about spring is picnics. I think spring is the best season for a picnic because it's not too hot yet. In the summer, the sun can be too strong.
I agree. A spring picnic is perfect. You take a big blanket, some sandwiches, some fruit, and a good book. I can stay in the park for hours like that.
Don't forget the tea. A thermos of tea is essential. I went on a picnic last Sunday with some friends. We played frisbee. I am not very good at it, but it was very fun.
Playing frisbee is a classic spring activity. It's a great way to move and laugh at the same time. Did you hit anyone with the frisbee?
Only once. I hit a tree. The frisbee stayed in the branches for 10 minutes. I had to jump to get it back. People in the park were looking at me and laughing.
Oh, Paul, you are always the star of the park. But seriously, these activities are so good for our mental health. After a long, dark winter, we need the vitamin D from the sun.
You are absolutely right. I feel much happier when I spend time outside. Even just sitting on a bench and watching people walk their dogs makes me feel better.
Speaking of dogs, have you noticed how many people are out with their pets now? Spring is a great time for dogs, too. They love the new smells in the grass.
Yes, I saw a golden retriever today that was so happy it was jumping in circles. I wish I had that much energy.
Maybe you would have that energy if you stopped eating those croissants during your runs, Paul.
Hey, the croissants give me energy. Just the wrong kind of energy.
Let's talk about another hobby, photography. Spring is the best time for taking photos. Everything is so colorful. Do you use your camera more in the spring?
Definitely. I love taking macro photos, very close to the flowers or the bees. In 2026, smartphone cameras are so good that you don't even need a big heavy camera anymore.
That is true. I saw some of your photos on Instagram. They are beautiful. The one with the cherry blossoms was my favorite.
Thank you. Cherry blossoms are so beautiful, but they only last for a week or two. You have to be quick if you want to see them.
It's a good lesson, actually. Spring reminds us to enjoy the moment because things change quickly.
That sounds very deep, Lily. Very philosophical.
Well, spring makes me feel that way. But let's give our listeners some advice. How can they use spring activities to improve their English?
That is a great idea. One thing I do is naming the world. When I walk in the park, I try to name everything I see in English. Tree, leaf, flower, grass, sky, bird.
That is a perfect exercise for beginners. And for A2 students, you can try to describe what is happening. The bird is singing. The sun is warm. The children are playing.
Exactly. Also, if you are listening to this podcast, you can do it while you are outside. Listen to us while you are walking, cycling, or sitting on a picnic blanket.
Yes. Listening to English in a natural environment helps your brain relax. You don't feel like you are studying. You feel like you are just living your life in English.
Another tip is to find a language partner and go for a walk together. It is much easier to talk when you are walking side by side than when you are sitting and looking at each other across a table.
I agree 100%. When you walk, your brain works better. The conversation flows more naturally. You can talk about the things you see around you if you get stuck or forget a word.
Look, Paul, a giant croissant.
Stop it with the croissants. But yes, exactly like that. Paul, what about hiking? Do you like going to the mountains or the forest?
I love hiking, but I prefer the forest. I love the smell of pine trees. This weekend, I am planning to go to the Blue Forest near the city. It is famous for its bluebells. The blue flowers that cover the ground.
Oh, I have heard of that place. It looks like a fairy tale. Are you going alone?
No, I'm going with a small group of friends. We are going to hike for about 3 hours and then have a big lunch at a restaurant, not a picnic this time.
3 hours of hiking is a great workout. You deserve a big lunch after that. Just make sure you have comfortable boots.
Oh, I bought new hiking boots last year. They are very sturdy. I don't want to have sore feet like I did last time.
Good planning. I think I will stay in the city this weekend. There is a spring flower festival in the main square. There will be music, food, and thousands of plants for sale.
That sounds lovely. Maybe you can find some new herbs for your balcony.
I hope so. I am looking for some lavender. I love the smell of lavender in the evening. It helps me sleep better.
Lavender is great. I have a lavender candle in my room. It's very calming.
See? Even indoor people can enjoy a bit of spring. Paul, we have talked about many hobbies today: walking, cycling, jogging, gardening, picnics, photography, and hiking.
It's a busy season, but it's a happy kind of busy. It's much better than being busy in an office all day.
I agree. Well, I think we should wrap up our conversation for today. My tea is empty and the sun is calling me to go outside.
Me too. I think I will try my orange jacket again. Maybe this time I will run for 6 minutes.
That is progress, Paul. 1 minute at a time.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to A Cup of English. We really appreciate your time and your support.
We really do. We are so happy to be part of your English journey in 2026. Remember, we are posting new episodes very often now, so make sure you don't miss any of them.
And please, tell us in the comments, what is your favorite spring hobby? Are you a croissant runner like me or a cycling pro like Lily?
Yes, please let us know. We love reading about your lives. It makes us feel connected to you.
If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot.
Thank you again. Enjoy the spring weather, keep practicing your English, and be kind to yourself.
Stay active, stay positive, and we will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.